And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved, Mega Factory, and still hoping people give me some feedback and let me know what they want to see. Really anything. So we are going to have a hopper. Now, this thing, one fuel will produce 3 million power. This thing can hold 5 million power. So one fuel, with this thing being empty, should set this thing off. How much? Oh, okay. So I'm going to put one in there. And you can see the text that comes up, which is a warning. That's your warning. That's your one warning. I should put some coordinates in there. If I was smart, I would. But otherwise, actually, it's making more than 3 million power. How did I mess that up? 50,000 power per second. No, 50,000 power per second. 60 seconds. How is that? How did I get that wrong? Have I been miscounting? So we have 5 million power and there's 10 seconds left. So that would be 500,000. So 5.5 million power. Fortunately, I need a so there's a little bit more. Break it. Build it again. Oh, one more time. Okay, I am totally misjudging how much power this thing generates. Oh, that's right. It generates 100,000 power per second when it's in overheating mode. So it's doubling that. So it's gonna make 6 million power. Okay, now to waste this. Oh, let's take the hopper away. The slimes are gonna think, what the heck is going on here? Go away. Go a ways away. So this is what happens when the reactor overheats. This should overheat now. Boom. Now, if you had anything in this radius, yes, this, for some reason, it doesn't destroy itself. I can't for the life of me figure out why, but it does take out a couple of the blocks. But yeah, let's go up here where the sun shines. So it's the equivalent of a level 8 bomb. It should be, yeah, it's a 40 radius from the very center of this. It should be about 40, yeah. So a level 8 bomb worth of explosive power. I wish I could figure out how to get the sound to play or any of the other many things that I wish that I could do with the explosion. But as you can see, this thing is massive. If this were to happen in the middle of your base, it would be a very sad day indeed. And unfortunately, the whole bomb effect or sound effects, I mean, I tried to code so much of that into the mod, and nothing I did worked. Now I got an odd number of things. No, I got 20. How did I get 27 reactor back? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, a nice even 40 meter diameter, no, 40 meter radius hole in the ground. So that's a very expensive bomb if you wanted to do a bomb. Now a level 8 bomb, if you were to actually charge a level 8 bomb, it would be what, 10 to the 8th power? So let's see, 10 to the 8th. That's, no, I think it starts at 100. So I think, so a level 1 bomb is 100 power. So a level 2 is 1,000 power. A level 3, I know I have a bomb in here somewhere. So I'm going to see this here. I want to double check to make sure that I'm not lying. So a level 5. So level 1 is 100, 2 is 1,000, 3 is 10,000, 4 is 100,000, 5 is 1,000,000, so that's right. 6 is 10 million. 7 is 100 million. Level 8 is 1,000,000,000 power for a level 8 bomb. So, you know, a reactor is a level 8 bomb only wasting, I should say, 6 million power versus 1,000,000,000 power. So if you really wanted to, you could use the reactor as its own bomb. I'm gonna scoop up all these. I kind of curious to see how fast let this thing process a little bit. I'm kind of curious to see how fast the ablators will run if they have injection going. So let me zip down here. Whoa, a little bit further up here. So 1, 2, 3. These are all in ablators, right? Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And inject. So this isn't telling me that they are indeed rare working with injection. How about how do I test? I'm going to test a liquefier here. Okay, so I need the injector. And then the good stuff. For some reason, oh yeah, I was like, what happened? They're actually working, but this thing came down here. Well, I'm not sure. Doesn't look like these are any faster. I'm not sure if these are actually... injected. But these might be. But we don't have anything to ablate right now. So let's... I don't want to wait for that. So let's just add a little bit of power. See if she grows a little bit. There we go. Come on, baby. Grow for me. Yeah, I really wish the liquefiers would support it. I've always been meaning to do a mod that adds new versions of these for Frozen Factory speeds, because this is painful. With the amount I'm processing, it's painful. So yeah, these are injecting, but it's hard to tell how fast they are because we don't have very much. Going. I don't think these things support it. And these are the ones that I really needed to be injectable, because after a little while, these are what is my biggest limiting factor on how fast I'm processing resin. So I need to be able to process it much, much faster, because these are not doing what they want, doing what I want them to. You can see, looks like the ones that are the ones from the injection. Is that a special animation that those have? I want to see a little bit more. There we go. We should spit out a couple. Yeah, that's one. That's another. Oh yeah. Oh man. Very bouncy. Not sure how much of a time difference that is, though. Is it half the time? Is it a quarter of the time? I'll really have to look at the code to see exactly. So if I look at the ablator, I doubt this is updated. Oh, it sounds like my battery is going down a little bit. Oh yeah, that is faster, I guess. I mean, is it worth it? Well, if you got thousands and thousands of freeze-on, it's definitely worth it. Head back up to civilization up here. Yeah, all these I always meant to upgrade this with conduits and everything, but I've got 42,000 liquid resin on me, so I am not in need of resin, and I could upgrade all of these minecarts. That would be something that I could do. I need to make sure they're all empty first, because I really don't want to deal with a whole bunch of liquid resin in me. Yeah, I could upgrade them, but that's really a moot point considering I'm not able to pull up very much resin at a time because the liquefiers are so slow. And I've got quite a few of them on there. So yeah, that's the big limiting factor. I mean, I got plenty of power gen for what I've got. I mean, this is plenty. If I wanted to, I could add a reactor to it and triple the amount of ablators and liquefiers I have. But again, I've got 42,000 resin. Why would I want to make it even faster? At this point in the game, it's really not necessary. Just like my little system for missiles up there. Not really needed anymore. Eye-wise, I'm doing pristine eyes. I've got a few of those left, I got a few of those left, and then I've got a bunch of recombined organic matter if I wanted to make some more eyes for lenses. But I've got, how many lenses? I've got 3,800 with another, how many in here? 400 in there, 300 in there. And we're probably out by now. Yep, we're officially, finally, out of lenses to process. So right at the end of the game is when I run out of lenses to process. And we ended up with 4,500 polished lenses to work with. Not too bad at all. Plenty of resources to go around. Everything is very, very good. So, yeah. Excellent, excellent work. The factory is industrial looking. Very, and the bus worked really well. I'm really happy with how the bus worked. You know, it has its ups and downs, but I think overall the bus worked phenomenally with all of this stuff. The only drawback is just how much space this thing takes up. I mean, this is a massive amount of space. But, you know, it's better to have it something like this, semi-organized, than to have your base be an absolute disaster. So, yeah, I really like the bus system. I really think it worked well. We're doing it without Tricky's hoppers would be a pain in the you-know-where, because the hoppers themselves move material so much faster than the regular hoppers. You would have to figure out a way to use the motorized conveyors if you did a vanilla system without Tricky's hoppers. So it's doable, but you would need a whole ton of motorized conveyors, which are not cheap in and of themselves. So every single one of these would need a motorized conveyor coming out. And that's a lot of them. Oh, that's a lot of motorized conveyors. So yeah, the Tricky Hopper mod is just an essential mod now. I am so used to being able to move material that I just think his mod is so nice. It's so nice to be able to move material that fast. But anyway, that will do it for this episode. Let me know what you want to see. I will do what I can. So, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.